Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by today's title, I'm going to be talking about 18 things that I loved about 2018. So pretty much like my 2018 favorites, and then my last two favorites. Like I'm gonna talk about 15 favorite things, and then like I said 15. I'm gonna talk about 16 of my favorite things of 2018, and then my last two are pretty much things that I'm going to be looking forward to for 2019. And I know this video is a little late, but you know, whatever, might as well. Number one, makeup wise, my favorite, and I'm so mad I threw this away because I probably should have just showed you guys, but I'll insert a picture somewhere on the screen. Favorite foundation was definitely the NARS Sheer Glow. I got it sometime like before like the beginning of summer, and I wore it all throughout the summer, and then I ran out and instead of buying that foundation again, I like switching up like my foundations just so I could see like what I love the most. And let me tell you, I'm going to buy that again. But until then, currently I'm testing out the Fenty Beauty. It's only my second day wearing it, and it's looking not so bad. Like, I really like how it looks. I highly recommend it. It is a very beautiful foundation. I'm going to buy another one when I'm done testing this one out. So yeah, highly recommend. So skincare. With skincare, I have two things that I started using this year. I usually just buy regular face lotion, either the one from First Day Beauty or I think it's either called N1 or Number One. It's like, that's a drugstore one. Those are usually the two that I use. As of late, I've started using oils, and I know you're probably like, oh no, like that's crazy, but no, like it really does the job. Like my favorite oils to use when it comes to like moisturizing my face are the Shea Moisture Head to Toe Nourishing Hydration Extra Virgin Coconut Oil. Okay, this right here is like really good. I mean, you could just get extra virgin coconut oil from any place, but this. And then my next favorite thing is, as you can tell, like the bottle's almost empty, as I love using castor oil. And I use my castor oil and I mix it in with my body lotion. Pretty much because, you know, the winter, the weather is really cold, it's very drying. Sometimes lotion itself doesn't do the job completely. So I would recommend buying some sort of oil, whether it's coconut, castor oil, or whatever it is that you like to use, and mixing it in with your lotion. Like I do like one pump of lotion, and then I put this right on top of that, and then I rub my entire body, and I stay moisturized pretty much all day long. No lie, like all day long. And yeah, so these are my two favorite I guess you could say skincare for 2018. My next favorite things are hair products. So when I have in weaves, I wash the hair, but I don't shampoo the hair. The only time I ever shampoo my weaves are when it's out of my hair and I'm washing it, getting ready to reinstall it. I understand that, you know, I can get wigs and whatever, but until I get sort of like confident enough to wear wigs, I'm gonna install my hair because ain't nobody snatching this out of my head. Like that's like my main like fear. But while it is in my hair, what I pretty much do is I just go in the shower, I let water just like run through it. My scalp, I do wash it a little bit depending on how long I've had the hair in, and then throughout the hair all I use is conditioner. And this conditioner is by far, like, I feel like one of the I do feel is one of the best conditioners that you can use for your weaves. Like, it left my hair so silky and shiny and smooth and soft and smelling amazing, by the way. This is the, I don't know if this is the actual name, but it's like OGX, I'm guessing. This is OGX. This is the Renewal Argan Oil and Moroccan Conditioner. I pretty much just use this from root to tip, and then I wash it out, and then yeah. Okay, next thing is my favorite makeup trend of 2018, and I would say it is a nice cut crease. And I'm saying cut crease mainly because, like, cut creases, they just do something different when it comes to your eyes. I feel like my eyelids are very are folded. They're not like very open, but with a cut crease, I feel like sometimes when I do it, it sort of makes my eyes bigger than they actually are. And so, like, cut creases were all over. When I say all over, I like literally all over the internet this year, and I dabbled in a few. You know, you will see right here on the screen, I dabbled in a few, and I really enjoyed it. I'm still getting better at makeup. I'm not the best, but with practice I will eventually get there. So until then, I do what I can, you know. I do what I can. One of my favorite fashion trends of the year is definitely I wouldn't say it's my favorite fashion trend of the year, but one thing that I did try was definitely the animal print. If you saw my unpopular opinion video, you will see that I said I absolutely hate animal print, and I still stick with my word. But I saw this one dress, and I'm pretty sure you've seen this dress too, because it's literally on all the websites. When I say all the websites, I'm talking about Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo. My dress that I bought specifically, I will show right here on the screen. I bought it from this website called Divas Mode Boutique or something like that. Like, they're based in Miami. I bought the dress there. So that dress, I pretty much, man, I look good. I'm not even gonna lie, I looked good. So animal print, I'm still not a huge fan of, but this year I feel like did it justice. Some people still took it a little too far, but some of the looks I've seen, you know, I'll list some right here. They did it. They did that, you know, like, you really did that, and I approve. I approve of the trend. But let's not bring it into 2019. We can leave it in 2018. But I approve of said trend. Favorite stores of 2018. So there are 3 stores that I shopped at the most this year. H&M is one, mainly because as far as basic pieces go and work appropriate pieces go, I would say H&M does a really good job when it comes to that. Only things that are top related, you will never catch me buying jeans from H&M or shoes, by the way, because them shits hurt. Them shits hurt very, very badly. So, but aside from that, their blouses, their tees, their sweaters, yo, their sweaters are amazing. So H&M, highly recommend. And then Zara is another place that I have absolutely loved this year. Zara has some amazing clothes. And especially, I'm not the type to dress up all the time, but going into Zara makes me want to experiment with my style. It makes me want to not be so basic, if that makes sense. So, and there's jackets, really great quality. They have amazing bags, really great accessories. But overall, I feel like Zara is definitely like up there within clothes. Like, I feel like my style is sort of like transitioning more in that direction, like the whole like Zara vibe of it all. And then, oh, last but not least, the one that I just talked about, Diva, is Mode Boutique. I'm gonna write it on the screen. I don't know if I'm even saying it right. Their clothes are very Instagram. Like, you know that whole Instagram baddie thing? Like, if you're looking for Instagram baddie clothes, I guess aside from like Fashion Nova and stuff like that, I would really recommend you getting your clothes from there, especially for the girls out there who are a little, you know, curvy in the hips like I am. Their stuff fits really, really well. And yeah, the last one, I think this is number 8, yeah, is gonna be my favorite look that I've done this year. If you don't know, I do sort of like style myself and put pictures of my fits and outfits on Instagram. So my favorite look that I have done 2018 thus far would probably have to be yo, I honestly did a lot of looks this year, so I don't know where I'm gonna start. If you saw one of my very first looks, once I started doing this whole thing, was this yellow romper. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen, that I bought from, I was gonna say H&M. I bought it from Forever 21, and I found this mural in Brooklyn, and it just went together so perfectly. And then we started taking pics, and those are probably some of my most liked pics on IG. So now we're getting to the fun part. We are gonna talk about the miscellaneous things that I loved in 2018, and I'm gonna go through these pretty fast because I don't want this to be such a long video. First things first, we're talking about food or dessert, and I don't know if you could have like a food of the year, but one thing I will tell you that I've had this year more than I've ever had in, I think, all of my years of living is ice cream. And specifically from Cold Stone. Cold Stone has been me and Glenn and I's absolutely favorite place to go when it comes to dessert. It could be any random moment in the freaking day, and I could be like, I'm craving Cold Stone, and he'll like call me and talk about he's craving Cold Stone, and we will literally go drive a whole 20 minutes away just to get Cold Stone, or order on Uber Eats and pay this ridiculous, what, $7 delivery just for some ice cream. Like, it's, Cold Stone has really like, yo, I need like a Cold Stone like membership, like a platinum membership, because I'm telling you, I've been to Cold Stone so many times, I can't even count of how many times I've been to Cold Stone this year alone. Second thing, songs. We're gonna just go straight into the music. As far as music goes, I can't say I have had a favorite album, because the thing with me in music, it's more so like, I feel like the music has to find me. I don't really need to go and find it, if that makes sense. I'm not the type of person that if an album drops, I have to listen to like the whole album and then like, you know. The only time I've ever actually like bought a full album was when Lemonade came out, and only because freaking Spotify didn't have it. So I was not about to be waiting a whole like, even I don't think Spotify even has it now. That's how crazy it is. I already switched over to Apple Music, so it's kind of useless for me buying it, but I bought it. What can you do? You know, Beyonce, you know, she lit, so I mean, she can have my money, why not? So 2018 music favorites. Cardi had some hits this year, I am not gonna lie, but also Nicki had some hits this year. Personally, I'm not really into that whole beef. It's childish in my opinion, but music wise, they both, I feel like, did really, really well this year. My next favorites are movies, and this will also go hand in hand with my favorite random thing, which is I Pick Theaters. Once again, this entire video is not sponsored, but I'm just talking about all the things I love this year. So if you live, I think there's also an iPic in other states, but if you live in New York and you ever want to go to a lit movie theater where you get to sit down and there's literally a waiter who comes and, you know, brings you food and brings you alcohol while you're watching a movie, like, I Pick Theaters is where to go. I am telling you, just say Aaliyah like told you so. Like, it's an amazing experience. I love it, especially the like colors is like purple, and that's my favorite color. As far as movies goes, I have 3 favorite movies. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot more than just these 3, but when I think of 2018, the first 3 movies that pop up into my head: Black Panther, Avengers, and Venom. All superhero movies, because I'm a superhero fan in general. So those 3 movies coming out this year, yo, like, those 3 movies. First of all, if you have not seen Black Panther, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but it is on Netflix. Like, all of those movies, like, absolutely killed, slayed. I'm pretty sure it killed the box office too. So go watch all 3 movies that I just mentioned. You will not be sorry. Next. Oh, my favorite product of the year is actually something I just got recently, but it's very convenient, and they are AirPods. If you're someone like me who, especially with I work in the city, but I don't live in the city, so I have to do a lot of traveling back and forth, and I'm the type of person who doesn't like people talking to me, but especially early in the morning. Like, I feel like I just need to be left alone. Headphones are literally my life. I do have Beats, but for some reason, like, I don't like my ears being covered for a long period of time. For a little while I can handle it, but for a long period of time, like, I don't like that. Anything wireless, like, I don't like having wires in front of me, especially like if, like, you know, you're sitting down and you're listening to music and then you have your phone like down with your headphones on, and like someone calls you and you get up forgetting that it's in your ear, and then it like snatches and your phone drops. Like, that, all of that is very annoying. So yeah, AirPods, great investment. My favorite apps of 2018, there are technically only, like, I use like your basic apps, as in Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like, I use those apps. But as far as like my favorite apps that I use the most this year, definitely Instagram, because like I said, I spend a lot of time on Instagram. It's crazy how much time I spend on Instagram, to be honest. But I spend a lot of time on Instagram because I love pictures, and I love photography, and I love makeup and everything, and like fashion. And I feel like Instagram, it has just become like that one app that has it all. 2018 has taught me that not everyone is in your corner. Like, I'm keeping it 100% with you. Not everyone is in your corner. You could have people who are there talking about, oh, they support you or they're there for you or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like when you really need them the most, like, they're nowhere to be found. So 2018 has sort of like gave me somewhat of an independence in the way, like, I'm like, I don't need to rely on anyone anymore, you know what I mean? Not that I ever have, it's more so like, you know, when you expect so much from others, especially because of what you've done for them or what you do for them, and like how you're able to go out of your way for them, and then when you're in that need, or when you're like, when you need that from them, they're nowhere to be found. Like, 2018 has shown me, like, at the end of the day, if you want something done, or if you need someone to pat you on the back, do it yourself. Like, sometimes, like, you don't need anyone to pat you on the back. Like, pat yourself on the back. Like, hold yourself down. Like, don't ever put yourself in a position where you have to rely on somebody else. So that's what 2018 has taught me. And then 2019, I am looking forward to growing more, mentally, financially, like more growth within like my relationship. A lot of it is more so like, I feel like 2019, like, I know everyone always says like 2019, 2018, 2017, whatever it is, like, that is my year, but I really do feel like this year is my year. I feel like this year I'm taking steps to following my dream. I'm taking steps to manifesting the things that I want to actually happen. Like, I'm so tired of constantly procrastinating and beating myself and feeling sad about things not like happening for me, when I realize at the end of the day, like, I'm not doing anything to make it happen, you know what I mean? So this year, like, I'm making it happen. Like, I'm gonna be a lot more consistent when it comes to filming videos, because I really do want to take this whole YouTube thing very seriously. I want to be more consistent when it comes to posting whatever it is I need to post, especially on Instagram. I want to take fashion a little bit more seriously. I mean, if you know, if you watch my past videos, I talked about I went to school for fashion, and currently, like, I'm still deciding whether or not I'm gonna go back. But I feel like a lot of times people need to know, like, you don't need to go to school to learn a lot of things. Like, this is why the internet was invented. It's like the information highway. Like, you can learn anything that you need to learn on the internet. So learning a little bit more through that, and then pretty much just grinding. Like, this year I'm straight grind mode. Like, I am so ready for things to start happening. I am so ready to be where I know I'm meant to be, and I'm not gonna let anyone stop me. I'm not gonna let anything stop me, and I'm not letting no one get in my way. So 2019, I'm manifesting it right now. 2019 is my year. 2019, y'all will know a lot more about StyleByLiyah, and y'all will definitely be getting a lot more content from me. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like I've been talking a whole lot. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure to like this video. Leave a comment down below. What have you learned from 2018, and what do you look forward to the most in 2019? As well as write down there some video ideas, because if I'm trying to do these many videos as I think that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need some ideas. So make sure to leave that also down in the description box. I don't know why I just did all that, but make sure to leave it down in the description box. As well as don't forget to subscribe to my vlog channel, because you're going to be getting videos on there as well. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.